Hey guys, this is Mark from Marvin and Mark 2, and this is What's Commodore 64? And anyway guys, what's Commodore 64? And I know specific, there's probably tons of people out there that don't know what Commodore 64 is. There's probably some people that do know what Commodore 64 is. But for the people that don't know about this generation stuff, I would love to talk about that to you guys. Even if you do know what Commodore 64 is, at least watch the video and maybe you might learn something new from Commodore 64. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you the specific things. So you got the keyboard, you got the monitor, of course, as you can see. You got this, where you put your games in, like basically for the consoles, like you have for your PS3, Xbox, whatever. So that's the thing that you put your games in. Anyway, what I like to talk about is some good games from back in the day, what I played. I didn't have a PlayStation at the time. I don't know if it was out. It might have been out when I was little. But anyway, the only I shouldn't really say console because it's like a computer. But anyway, this is basically the video games I played off of when I was little before the PlayStation came to our house. So anyway, the best games I would love to recommend for Commodore 64 is Altered Beast. And there's probably people out there that probably wouldn't really recommend this game. But you know what? I recommend this game to anyone who does not, never played Commodore 64. Because when I was little, I played a few games. And when I came up to this one, I was blown. My mind was blown. And I love this game. Couldn't beat it much. But you know what? It was really good. Loved it. And even though I kept dying a lot, I think I played this game for about 3 hours, about that, something like that. But you know what? I kept dying so much that I kept trying again. And this game is recommended for 2 players. And speaking of 2 players, guys, I would love to show you the controllers. This is the controller, guys. It's a button on top, the joystick, and our little red button at the bottom. So you would use that for your gaming, and then there's so basically you use that for the base or the stick. Basically, it's a little switching area. But anyway, that's because of some games are different. So anyway, besides the controller about the changing thing, yeah. So the game for Altered Beast is really good game. It's good for 2 players. I would recommend that game for 2 players to anyone, especially a fighting game. It's almost like Street Fighter a bit, but you know what? It's really good. But I'd love to show you what the game's, the disc or whatever for you. It's not a disc, by the way. It's not a DVD, it's not a Blu-ray, it's not a CD, just like the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox, the Wii. It's way different. Even before Nintendo, it's smaller. It's not smaller, but it's not like a thick little package you put in the Nintendo. This is way different, guys, than what you would think of. It's a floppy disk, by the way. Here, I'll just hold like that. It's a floppy disk, and and this goes in the wall machine right here. You just slide right in, like that, and then you just close that, and then the machine runs. But at the moment, this machine is not running, and I am very sorry for you guys that I can't show you it. But you know what? For now, I'll just talk about it. But you know what? Don't dislike this video, guys, because this machine has to get, well, it's not broken or anything. It's just the wires have to be put together. I don't know how to put this wires together. I'm not the one that put this thing together. My father did. So I'm going to let him put this off for you guys. And when it does, I will show you this game, and I'll show you some other games as well. But you know what? I recommend this game to anyone who has a Commodore 64. If you don't have this game, then maybe someone on the internet is probably selling it to you. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, next game, guys. Next game I would love to recommend for a Commodore 64, and it's Quicks. It's a virus game. It's called the Computer's Virus Game. So anyway, if you don't know what this is, it's basically a little virus that is on your screen, and you have to make blocks around it to surround it so it doesn't get out or anything. And virus does fight back a bit. In our levels, like the first level, I think the first 2 levels or something, they don't do anything at first, but like they can still kill you, but like they fly around the screen basically. Um, but afterwards, after that, then they send these little things that go around the corners, and then they shoot like little things around that. Yeah, but it's a really challenging game. You gotta put your mind to this game, guys. It's a mind thinker. And especially the timing. You gotta get the timing right. If you can't get the timing right, then you'll die in this game a lot. But anyway, yeah. So I would recommend that game to anyone who does have Commodore 64. But it's a really good game. Like I said, I'll try to put videos up of this whenever gets fixed. Well, not fixed, but put up, basically. The next game is a game that I mentioned in the questionnaire, which will be on the screen right here, guys, if you never saw that video. So check out that video, guys, on the screen. Click the screen to watch it. And the game I picked for one of the questions is Junior Pac-Man. This game is just a classic. You know, I don't know if this is the first game or not, but this is the first Pac-Man I played in years, basically. So, like, I played all I played the arcade Pac-Man, I played other ones, but that's the first game I played for Pac-Man. It's a really good game. You probably already played it. It's not that old, so, yeah. But anyway, I love to recommend another game to you guys. This game is really old to anyone who probably never saw this movie or whatever. It's called Roger Rabbit. And this game is a challenging game, guys. That's one thing about these games. There's no difficult level like you can pick. It's whatever level they give you, and you gotta basically do it. But anyway, so that game can be challenging at some times, but you know what? It's really fun. You basically get to drive that car at first, and then you basically have to hop over cars and get away from the mob and or so. But you know what? That game is pretty good. I would recommend that game to anyone who has Commodore 64. If you do have these games, guys, I would love to review on that. But anyway, for anyone who does not have these games for the Commodore 64 and would love to play Commodore 64 again, like I would love to play this thing again, these games I would recommend. Probably people are selling these online. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a person that checks this stuff online. So, but if you are a Commodore 64 fan, like I am, I would check these games out. And you're probably not seeing me. I'm pointing out the games that's on the side here. But anyway, so this is Commodore 64, guys. I hope you love it. I know this isn't my usual thing, even with Marvin. But I just wanted to point that out to anyone that doesn't know anything about Commodore 64. So anyway, this is the video, guys. I would love to say have a good night, good day, whatever your time you watch this at. And yeah, have a good day, good night, whatever time you watch this at. And peace to you guys for watching this video, and like these videos, subscribe to these videos if you love video games or love Commodore 64. And if you love these games I mentioned to you, subscribe to this channel. Maybe you'll see these games on video someday. Probably coming up before the end of the year, I hope. I hope for it. But anyway, talk to you guys later.